Today, I'm joining the Empire Operating System, Eddie Wilson. I'm super excited for this training. You get to learn something. The truth is, end of the day, it's kind of like habits, right? Without having to draw parallels between life and business, we don't rise to the level of our goals. We fall to the level of our habits. I don't know who said it, but it's kind of true, right? You shouldn't have to think about going to gym or working out. You just do it. That's when it becomes a habit. You win. By default, you win. So just like that in business. The thing is, it's not just the goal, it's not the plan. Yes, they are important to give you a sense of direction, but more importantly, it's the systems that you build. So let me know if you're building systems, but more importantly, how many businesses would you want to own, right? What kind of businesses do you want to own? What is the goal? What is the vision that you have? And to build the people around you, how are you building the systems? So what I believe the GPS is goal, people systems, goal processing system. It's a process and systems. Everyone has a plan. Of course, everyone has a goal. Everyone has a plan. Now, the thing is, what is the process in achieving that? There are a million ways to make $1 million, right? The thing is, what is the process that you want to implement, and how did you systemize it? You shouldn't have to wake up. Your team shouldn't have to wake up and think what to do. They should already have. It's not a to-do tasks, a to-do list. I'm talking about, right? It's a systems. What drives you on a bad day? The systems is what will keep you up there, right? You fall to the level of the systems that you've built. So AI is just another tool in the arsenal that we have, right? It's nothing to be scared of. AI amplified our systemizing process. That's it. End of day, that's all it is. AI is an amplifier, right? Be it automation, be it agents, be it apps, irrespective of what you're building, there is one gap. So we had this meetup a couple of days ago here in North Atlanta. And then the one point that came out of it was there are a couple of use cases where people were working in Salesforce, Workday, automations. Now, there was one gap that people got used to working around. It couldn't be filled. The gap couldn't be filled. So, when you're in the niche skills, there are always gaps. There will always be gaps. Now, how can we systemize that particular gap and sell it to the big company, right? The Salesforce, the Workday. That's how they were able to make their initial breakthrough. So, without getting into a lot of technical jargon, the idea is how are you thinking about systemizing it? Okay, what's your goal? What's the plan? What's the process? Who are the people that you're surrounding yourself with? Now, what are the skills that are required? What are the skills, systems, and how do you take the daily steps? That's the secret, right? There are no shortcuts. There are no secrets. That's the GPS, the game plan, systemized. All right. Let me know in the comments down below. But this is not going to be pretty. This is my commitment to myself. What I'm learning today. How am I trying to systemize what I'm learning so other people can benefit from it? It's not knowledge, should not be a self-help, right? It should not be even a self-help, it should be a system. If we can touch, there are only two ways to learn today, right? One is reading from books, courses, obviously, everything under that umbrella. The other one is talking to people, asking questions, interview style, right? But then if you can convert that into a system, I don't have to teach my kids anything. It's just giving the system as as my legacy, right? It's not the businesses, it's not the values, principles. Yes, they're all important, but if I can give them a system that operates for them, right? I think that's game over. All right, let me know. Let's reverse engineer what your goals are. What's the plan? What's the process? Who are the people you need to surround yourself with? What are the skills that are required? What are the steps you need to take? But more importantly, what are the systems that we can build along the way? All right, I'll see you in the comments. Bye.